Hi, today is Monday, July 5th. Wait a minute, July 6th, 2026. It's 2 days after the Independence Day holiday in America. Today, Elon Musk is doing something terrible to his customers. Let's find out what is going on with him. Elon Musk is charging Starlink customers gigantic bogus fees. I thought bonus, but bogus fees, because its network is being crushed by high demand. So the design was at fault, right? Fallible. Futurism, Victor Tangerman. Monday, July 6th, 2026. So it's a relative several hours old article. Illustration by Tag Hartman Simpkins. Futurism source Johannes Neudecker. Picture alliance via Getty Images. Shutterstock. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk maintains an extremely close relationship with the Federal Communications Commission Chair Brandon Carr. Under Carr's leadership, Musk's rocket company has effectively been given carte blanche, or blank carte blanche in its efforts to roll out its orbital Starlink, a broadband service, to more Americans. A glaring conflict of interest that could have profound implications for society. That's despite concerns of thousands or even millions of satellites cluttering our planet's already extremely busy orbit, and the environmentally damaging rocket launches that send them up. And the space-based network is already starting to experience some major constraints, as some experts have long predicted. It's a lesson some Starlink customers are finding out the hard way. Finding out the hard way. Easy cliche, where frequently used expression. Or you can find that hard way. As a Tech Dirt's Carl Bold highlighted, SpaceX is now charging some users so-called demand surcharges of up to $1,500 simply because their address is within a high-demand area. Starlink is too congested to handle meaningful load at scale, so they are quietly hitting people with $750 to $1,500 demand charges, Bold wrote in a recent post on Blue Sky. Even worse, those who are trying to contest these charges are facing a black hole, since SpaceX doesn't invest in customer service. The development highlights some considerable shortcomings that satellite-based internet has over physical broadband infrastructure back on the ground, including fiber. It's a particularly controversial conversation considering Musk's extremely cozy relationship with U.S. regulators. Efforts to ensure fiber internet access, particularly in rural America, continue to fall flat, to be defunded altogether. As SpaceX is awarded government contract after government contract, meanwhile, fuming Starlink customers are taking to social media to vent their frustrations. I have been charged $1,500 demand surcharge for simply verifying my address that I have subscribed to 3 years ago. One disgruntled customer wrote in a Reddit post, I have contacted Starlink customer support, but it's pretty worthless. I have been getting tossed from one agent to another agent for the past 5 days. This is robbery, they added. Even one of their agents verified that this was an internal system error, but she won't be able to cancel it because the amount is high and she is going to escalate the case. But the last message says that he cannot circumvent this. Another user who had been traveling in an RV using Starlink's residential plan was surprised after getting hit with a $500 surcharge after apparently choosing a high-demand surcharge area in New York. I tried to appeal it, telling them we didn't get any notification and that we could stop using it in that area if they would remove it, which they obviously declined, the user wrote. While the customer was ultimately refunded after a representative found an automated system had detected a slight difference in the latitude and longitude coordinates, which mistakenly triggered the demand surcharge. Other users could be stuck paying exorbitant fees to get connected. Last year, a separate Reddit user noticed that Starlink was charging them a $1,000 fee while trying to subscribe to Starlink's residential plan in Washington state. Demand the surcharge to the moon, the user wrote at the time. That's going to be a no for me, dog. The congestion charge was quietly added back in 2024, starting out as a one-time $100 fee, depending on the location. By June 2025, that number grew to up to $1,000 in parts of the country, as PC Mag reported at the time. As of last month, surcharges can hit $1,500 in parts of Alaska, as the publication points out, indicating the fee has grown exponentially in a matter of 2 years. A SpaceX support page, which appears to only be available in Swahili for some reason, explains that moving from a high demand to a non-high demand area will not incur any additional charges. The other way around, however, will result in a surcharge based on current network capacity. Pricing, availability, and surcharge amounts are subject to change based on network capacity and regional demand, the page reads. The page reads, translated into English from the American language. In short, now that users are getting hit with fees of up to $1,500, SpaceX has its work cut out to attract new customers, particularly in congested areas. Meanwhile, monthly rates are starting to creep up as well, making it an even more bitter pill to swallow. I can complain about Starlink raising their prices, but it's the only genuine option we have, former Nebraska State Senator and Republican Julie Slama told the Washington Post last month. Once they have rural customers on their service with no meaningful alternatives, they are free to raise prices at will. Well, Senator Julie Slama, you need to contact me because my company can solve the issues in your state. We are the #1 carrier and cloud service and AI service providing Korea, right? And we had some experience in Poland in rolling out high-speed fiber-based internet to every home called FTTH, fiber to the home. So using that overseas experience and of course our innate gene or DNA, we say a DNA, and money and human resources, we could solve the internet issues in your state. When we solve the issue, the mobile phone issue will be handled simultaneously, right? They go hand in hand. So once we begin to make out or plan out or build out the internet network, the mobile phone network will be also built out so that everyone in Nebraska would be connected. Please contact me and I would be happy to visit your office in Washington, D.C. or Nebraska, wherever it is convenient for you. Of course, free of charge, because I would be a tourist for this visit, and I will tour Nebraska. I always wanted to visit Nebraska, Montana, because it's a cattle state, right, and rare mineral state, and also export-import business there. So. Please contact me. You can leave your comment in my in this article's reply section, and I will get back to you. Thanks for listening. Have a great day. Bye bye.